Welcome back, Demons. Yesterday was the day that we set aside to honor those who have served our country through military service. November is also the month of the military child, so this week we're bringing you a story that focuses on the way that service impacts relationships.
According to the United States Army ROTC website, the JROTC program is one of the largest character development and citizenship building programs in the world. Established in 1916, the JROTC is meant to instill the values of citizenship, service to the U.S., personal responsibility, and a sense of accomplishment to its members. This sense of personal responsibility became especially evident on October 7th, when sophomore Aiden Taylor carried his fellow teammate, junior Samara Marino, to finish the end of the race.
I saw Samara struggling during the 5K towards the end, so I just figured I'd pick her up, carry her, and finish out the race like that. I know what it's like to just be out there getting your butt kicked, so I just picked her up and went on like that.
Yeah, I was not feeling too great that day, and I told this to Jaden, and he went easy on me and helped me along the way. It was really a big relief because I really felt like passing out, so I think that time I could rest a little bit before continuing running. I just felt really grateful to him and the other teammates that helped me.
Teamwork is a key component of the JROTC program, and cadets build relationships through cooperation.
There's a tremendous bond and a brotherhood within JROTC, especially amongst our competition teams, because those kids spend a lot of time together, and then when they compete and win, that bond is created and is forged.
Teamwork is important on the rated team, mainly because we gotta depend on one another to do good in competitions.
We learn how to listen whenever we need to, as well as how to be independent whenever we are not given specific instructions, so as we're not lost whenever someone isn't there to tell us how to do something. There are some problems that even if you think you can do it by yourself, there is a need for multiple different perspectives, as well as there are some things you just are unable to do by yourself, whether you don't have the physical capabilities or the mental.
Well, teamwork is like our main concept, and basically it takes people to want to be a part of a team in order to create that team environment. So we want to make them feel as though they're part of a team, and once they kind of bond and become a team, it's infectious, and it carries throughout.
The idea of building and rebuilding relationships is not a new idea for military kids. According to the American Association for School Administrators, there are currently 1.2 million military kids worldwide. The average military family is 3 times as likely to move as their civilian counterparts. This leads to military kids looking outside of their biological family for a sense of community and belonging with each move. Sophomore Lisa Mayo has moved throughout her life as a result of her father's service in the Air Force. Those early moves were not easy.
When I was younger, I really would get mad at the fact that I had to move. I would say it was the military's fault. I would get pretty upset. We were usually in the same place for about 3 years. We were in Virginia, and then we moved to Japan, and then we moved to England, and then to South Carolina, and then to Ohio, and then back to South Carolina. I am very close with my family, but it is hard to be in contact with them since we don't live the same place they do. They all live in Ohio. It was especially difficult when we lived in England and we couldn't really buy the plane tickets all the time to come see them. We first lived in South Carolina. We had neighbors and they really felt like family. We would actually call the man who lived there like a second dad. He was always there for us, and that family just felt like part of our own.
Junior Keaton Hiker has also had to forge new relationships due to his father's service in the Army.
I miss the, father figure in my life, because he got deployed the day before my birthday, so it was really difficult going through the school year without having a dad around. I lived in around 7 different states I lived in Hawaii for 4 years, which has been the longest, second to South Carolina. I've been around 13 schools before the 4th grade, and it's difficult. Constant moving definitely hurts relationships. Like, I've had friends all over the United States that I no longer keep in touch with. I've been to around 13 different schools, and it's very difficult, but that experience has like helped me with getting in new environments and always looking for the positives in life.
In closing, we would like to end this week's episode with a special thank you to our faculty and staff members who have served in our country. We truly appreciate your sacrifice and service.